welcome to another episode of Great Aussie Odyssey. You'll see us move from the Caravan and Camping Super Show through to the entrance where we catch up with some family and friends. We also show Rochelle around Sydney because she's never been there before, and I also catch up on the amount of washing that I had, plus cleaning the van before we move back on again. So strap yourself in, watch this vid. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends, because we'd love to show them around this great country of ours as well.
In this episode, we take the short journey from the 2023 Sydney Caravan and Camping Super Show up to the entrance just north of Sydney and stay at the brilliant Dunlo Caravan Park, which is waterfront, while we then have a good look around Sydney itself. Located on the beautiful lakefront of the entrance, only 1 hour north of Sydney and 1 hour south of Newcastle, Dunlo Tourist Park is the perfect place to relax, play and holiday. Whether you're wanting to explore the Central Coast region, just chill out and relax, or want to stay somewhere close but far enough away from Sydney, then the Tourist Park is the place for you to call your home away from home. And while here, you can take full advantage of their absolute waterfront by indulging in the many water activities including fishing, swimming, boating, kayaking, paddleboarding, surfing and even prawning, just to name a few. On offer are powered waterfront sites, powered standard sites and a range of cabins and villas, including a newly renovated amenities block which adds that extra creature comfort. Hey guys, okay, today, so it's a day around Sydney. I'm going to show Ro around. Say hi, Ro.
Hey.
So we've got the daughter. Sam stayed back to sort out a few things with the caravan. So I'm playing tour guide today around Sydney. First stop though, we're going to Spice Alley for something to eat. I'll show you around. Cheers. Yeah, so you got to love Spice Alley. I had the spicy butter chicken. What'd you have, Ray?
I have the crispy pork.
Crispy pork ribs. Yeah, they were pretty good too. They look pretty good. Next up though, koi. That's Reynolds koi for dessert. Okay, and of course no walking tour around Sydney would be complete without a trip on a Sydney ferry. So we're going to take the ferry from Darling Harbour around to Circular Quay.
Hi, we're about to head off for another travel day. Got a couple of days to go, but while Rochelle and Mike are off exploring Sydney, I thought I'd take advantage of having the van to myself, and the van is getting a well-earned clean, and I think I've used up Sydney's water because I have done nothing but washing. Look behind me. The pegless clothesline is fully utilised. How good are these things? I can't believe it. I love them. But because I've got so much freaking washing, I've had to bring out the freestanding, and I've washed the doona covers and the blankets. So they're on the caravan parks clotheslines too. I think I've outstayed my welcome here, but isn't that why we come into caravan parks? To use their facilities, catch up on all your cleaning and your washing, because I'm off too busy exploring. I haven't been keeping up to date with it. But I do have a bit of a dilemma. What washing powder does everybody use? I've been using these, they're little sheets that you can put into the washing machine. They're called the wash and dry. It's like leaving a tissue in your washing. I've got fluff everywhere. So what does everybody else use? I did have other washing sheets that dissolved, and they were fabulous, but I've run out and I can't seem to find them again in Woolies or Coles. So what else does everybody use? I need everybody's help on this one. So please tell me, what washing detergent do you use? Whether it's powder, sheets, you tell me. I need to know, because I'm forever flicking fluff off my clothes at the moment, and I've only just opened the packet, so I'm a bit annoyed. But I'm in a caravan park. I've used their facilities. I think I've outstayed my welcome. And I'll see you in the outback. Please comment. I need to know. See you soon.
Officially opened in March 1932, the Sydney Harbour Bridge is a steel-through arch bridge spanning the Sydney Harbour from the central business district across to the North Shore. The view from the bridge, the harbour and the nearby Sydney Opera House is widely regarded as an iconic image of Sydney and of Australia itself. Nicknamed the coat hanger because of its arch-based design, the bridge carries rail, vehicular, bicycle and pedestrian traffic. It is the 8th longest spanning arch bridge in the world and the tallest steel arch bridge, measuring up 134 metres from the top to the water level. It was also the world's widest long-span bridge at 48.8 metres until construction of a new bridge in Vancouver was completed in 2012. Hey guys, so this is Dalwood Children's Home in Seaforth in Sydney, New South Wales. I was here as a child. I think I was about 6 or 7 years old, I guess, for a short period of time. Doesn't have any great fond memories for me. They were the days when children's homes were fairly regimented. Copped the cane a few times. No contact with family or friends other than the friends you had at the home during the week, and you feel lucky you get to go home on weekends or sometime in the school holidays. But yeah, not fond memories overall. The matron was fairly brutal. The sister, she was quite lovely if I remember rightly, and the nurses were great. But it was a place that I guess moulded me as a child, hardened me, and but I guess it's all part and parcel of the experiences that you have when you're growing up. But I was thankful to come back, and the manager Kerry showed us around and pointed out some old memorabilia photos and things. Not that there's anything there. It looks like there's a bit of a gap between the 60s and the 90s. The 70s, 80s, there's a bit in there, but the 70s don't really have much in terms of memorabilia. So, but I do remember a lot of the rooms, what they were used for. They're obviously used for very different purposes now, but it was interesting just to go through and have a look. While we're here catching up with these legends, Liv and Tom from This Is Living, we're going to get these to a bit of a wheel rotation and might even look at it up on the dyno and see what they can do with it. But no, it's more just to drop in and say hello. Hey Liv, give us a wave.
We enjoyed our time in Sydney, and it's always sad to say goodbye to family and friends. Mike enjoyed showing Rochelle around Sydney. We went to the Anzac parade, lest we forget. But it was such a proud moment seeing Ron do his march. Now we move forward, heading towards the outback. And we've got to go over the Blue Mountains. Do we make it? You'll have to wait and see. See you next week. Oh, don't forget, like, subscribe. Please tell your friends, hit the bell. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.